before I start a haircut, I always look for inspiration. So also now, I'm looking for inspiration. I think I've got it! The next inspiration.
Ik ben Floor en ik ben vandaag weer bij Theo omdat hij weer een nieuw kapsel bij mij gaat maken. En wat hij gaat doen, dat weet ik nooit van tevoren, maar er mag in ieder geval wat meer lucht in. En dit wil ik graag lang houden, maar het mag wel iets korter natuurlijk. En dit mag weer wat lekker strak.
Okay, Floor wants to have a new color. She wants to stay a bit in the length, but more air into her hair. And she wants, yeah, of course, a strong side. Wil je een rondje draaien?
Ja.
She turns around to show you her current hairstyle. And you can find her on YouTube many videos, from ultra short to everything. Stunning red. Dankjewel.
Ja, dat is gek voor jezelf dan. Ja.
And our friends on YouTube. Floor is back to model for me. And for you, of course. You may watch. Start as always with the protection, putting it on. Now she really likes the copper colors, so I'm gonna make her a stunning copper red color. With more copper than red. But it will be sensational, and of course always a dark side to bring the strongness of the hairstyle also in it. So start by wetting the hair and then kind of start with the cut. First take my Olivia garden brush, get it through the hairs. If there is a hairspray in it or something, she has clean hair that you can see, but when there's a hairspray in it you can brush it very easily out, and especially with the Olivia garden brush, because it's a wonderful brush to work with. The hair is in a real good condition, but she has also very strong hair. Start on the short side. Start by parting the hair, holding the parting she already has. Get over the back, show you that in a second. Pin the hairs aside. Show you the parting line. So this is my parting line, so it travels from there to behind the ears. Start making it short. Not making it ultra short, but just short. Holding some length on the upper hair. But she has already had hairstyles with ultra clipper short sides. But that I don't want to do now. Want to make use of the roundings of a beautiful skull. She has beautiful skull lines, and the hair travels very nicely into that lines. So continue on the line of cutting. And the most playful effect will be in the upper hair. Connecting on the line I just parted with my clipper. Do that also. So take the hairs up, lift them into the line. Get rid of all the woolly hairs, don't need them. And she also not cry when they're gone. Make use of the natural shapes of the neckline. Again, get rid of the woolly hairs. Put my clipper through the back. Get rid of the hairs behind the ears. In a comb position, soften the line. Just by flipping out. Sounds nice, flipping out. Well, it's a bit too warm to flip out today.
Ja, het regende net.
Ja, dan moet ik een moisty doen. Go to the front. Take the hairs gently up. Make sure there is no hard line. So I push them, and in the meantime I also cut them. Laying the hairs the way I like them to lay, and then cut them. Set out the sideburn. Soften the facial line.
Wat lekker dat geluid.
Ja, come to my small clipper. Clean the contour with it. Pulling on the ears to get the hairs down. So the hairs that stay otherwise hidden in the short hairs because they lay flat. Oh, this is a long bing bongs because it's 11 o'clock. Grandma is waking up. Get rid of all the small hairs. The neck paper holds a lot of small hairs out of the cape and out of the underlines of the neckline, but not all the hairs, so when you brush them in between, they never get into the line. So now I wet the hair once over, and then I start with a hot tool. Clip and hair, of course. Gonna work first in the opposite lines. I know which length she has. I will never come from this length to there because they're on the parting line, so it's always in line with everything, but there's a lot of weight hanging on the front of her face lines. But I will make use of the roundings of the skull to get the most wonderful effect and to get it lighter on top, so it will be more in line with everything. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get rid of a lot of weight on the other side, not too much. So I watch at the chin line and I will start on the line where I started the short hair. The hot razor is a product of Ergo. A lot of you who watch my videos know this by now. It's a hot tool, it's 190 degrees Celsius. It travels very lightly through the hairs and it seals the hairs. So that's why she has always good condition of hair. Take a new line on it. And now I'm going to continue on the line to the front because I need the length on the other side. So take the hairs over, lay them on the line of cutting, watch at the chin line, go into that line and follow the line of the chin. And this way I'll also have to dry ends off. Makes it also more playful. Take on the line of cutting. Coming to the last line, take about a centimeter over the center of the skull on top. That's enough, but the other side I connect on this. In between. Ik heb net ook nog water gespoten in de ruimte, gewoon omdat het zo droog was.
Oh. Ja, dat merkte ik inderdaad toen ik binnen kwam, droog. Ruik je ook gewoon.
Ja, het komt door die houtwerkers hier beneden.
Oh ja.
Die zuigen echt heel veel vocht uit de lucht. Die stof die zit natuurlijk in het hele gebouw. In the meantime we talk Dutch to each other. We are in the Netherlands, so that's why. And you see me working on this line. Now I started here, so just behind the ear. So this is the line that flips over to the other side and brings a lot of air into the hairs. Now I come to the neckline. Part the line into the line of cutting. Watch at my overlength. I have some overlength. Lay it into the roundings. So watch, I've been to here. Here's my connection. So on this connection, I lay the hairs over the beautiful roundings again. On the line of connection, I start with my hot tool and work about a centimeter longer than the line of the short line. This way I'm certain that I have a softness into the line, but also a lot of volume when I need it. When I come in this corner, I take it to the other side, the opposite. So I pull it to that side. It gives a much better movement into the hairs. And when I want to use the knife as a cutting tool, I just push it down. Take a new line on it. From the center, over the beautiful roundings. And part it till behind the ears. Once again, start on the same line, connect it. I think the asymmetrical line also need to connect. Not when you go for the ultra extreme, of course, because when you shave it, this is other thing. But when you want to have it like this, very feminine, it's very beautiful to do it this way. Again, you see me switching over. And this I do because I lay it into the fall of the skull. And this is also the shape of this genuine line. Lay all the hairs over it, only on the upper part. And now I pull them straight out, so I leave them straight. Gives a slight graduation on the hairs. Also on the side, take the hairs to the other side, opposite line, get in and connect them. Working with a knife is always nice and soft. When you work with a normal knife, you can get damage to the hair. That's what you need to know. So when you do this with a normal knife, take a new knife. That's always better. Coming to the longer side, part the hairs. Flip them over. Hairs, lay them over the ear, so I know that I have some overlength. Take them to the back. Get in and connect the line. The ear gives a shape to the hairs, so I go into the same rounding, knowing that I have a wonderful shape because it's her shape. And that's the main reason why I do YouTube. I want you to show how beautiful the models are with the natural shapes. I can imagine that you want to cut everything, but you have to connect to the person who is beneath it to make it sensational and beautiful. And make the person who wears your hair, your style, happy with it. So Floor is also for a long time a customer of mine, but also a very well loved model of mine. Coming to the other line, gently laid on the line of cutting. I don't force anything, just travel slightly. And normally in my salon, the wire is not in the way, of course. But now, because I YouTube, I have only some places where I stick my power in. Coming to the front again. Mayra maakt tegenwoordig allemaal shorts van de films.
Oh,
dat is echt gaaf. Heel gaaf. Zie je hoeveel techniek ik gebruik.
Okay.
Coming to the front. Take the hairs over. See, there's a lot of weight in the back of this, so I try to just gently take off a little bit of the weight. Not too hard, so just leaning softly on the hairs, and then go in and find the grip. This gives also a lift up on the hairs, because I do it on the under hairs. Go gently in, lay them flat. And don't force, of course, but otherwise I have a short fringe. I don't want the short fringe. In this line I take a little bit, just the tip. This makes the hair a lot more playful on the front and less weight. Then I come to the baseline. Take the baseline to the other side. Find the line where I started with, making it shorter but not too short. Watch all through my hairs over the wonderful shape she has. And use this shape in the way I cut the hair. Then I'm certain it connects to her.
Jim gaat ook met modellen aan de slag dan.
Met kinderen.
Ja?
Ja, hij gaat kinderen doen.
Oh.
En jij mag getuige zijn hoe leuk het is om naar een kind te kijken. Dat kun je met je eigen kinderen ook zien. De kinderen krijgen een heel mooi tijddocument. Ik ben onzichtbaar als cameraman. En dat wordt hartstikke leuk. Coming on top. Take the hairs up on top. Lift them over. And just take away the dry hairs that's still there. This I do by pushing my thumb on the hairs. And the hairs are moist, so this way I don't burn my thumb. Otherwise it would. Ah! No, it's not true. Yeah, it would be something. I smell the meat of a man. A burning guy. You see how gently this goes with the hot tool. Especially in summertime, it's wonderful to have a thermic haircut. So now for this is the haircut. The hairs feel really sexy and wonderful. That's also the other side of a hot tool. Hairs will always be smooth and soft. So now I can make a color. Okay, in the meantime, I made her a color, made the color of Flamy. The lightest color is, I have to get used. The lightest color is a red, and the rest is copper. Put a photo of the products into it. I will use 30 volume, so I give it a bit a lighting up effect. I give a small highlight on top, because then it gives more the summer feeling. And into this ball I use also afterwards on the rest over black, and this will bring the color to a deep brownish black. First I have to mix it well. Then I'm going to apply it. Start on the line of the parting line. Holding the underline, of course, into the color that's darker. And I travel slightly to the underline from the side. So I will show you it a bit. So from here I go softly down, so I get only corner of the hairs, just behind the ears. I get a little bit more copper effect. So I go a little bit faster out of the hairs. Then I go to the top, part hairs, and apply, of course, all the color. Now this is done. I have all the color on the hair. Then I take a zero. Where do I have that? Put into the bowl. The lightest is the zero. And I mix it into the rest over of my color. So it will darken the rest over of the color. This I apply on the short hair. I take the dark color on the line of the copper. So it's softened on the line. I do this from just behind the ears. So I don't have a hard line on that, just have a hard line on the short side. Make sure there's enough color on the hairs. Then lay the hairs to the back, a bit on the fall, like I want them to lay. And I only want to go to the upper line because there I will bring in a light line on the collar, so it will be a lighter copper tone. Before I made the bleach with 6%, that's 20 volume. Take a bleach of flamy, self a line. Have to find, of course, first the line. Lifting up about a centimeter hair. That I do over a line of about 4 centimeters in length. Just bring in off the sides a little bit of happiness. Lay it on the hairs. Get to my bleach.
Haren hier?
Ja, ja een beetje. And softly connecting to the first part. So don't make a hard line in the front. Clip this away. Make a small package. Take a new line. Lift it up. Lay down for this to the other side. Apply the bleach. And do this 3 times. Then I'm going to close this. Going to work with a bit heat, not too much. Going to give the work for 20 minutes. And then rinse it out and then I'm back for styling. Yeah. Het is altijd moeilijk zo, ik kan niet zien wat ik ervoor aan doe.
Ah, je hebt dit zo vaak gedaan, dus ingesleten.
Ja, dat is waar, want soms zitten de ogen er nou wat. So don't go away. I'll be back. Okay, back from coloring, rinse it out. Give it a coarse conditioner. Really smooth hair. The short sides I did with a towel and a little bit shampoo on it, so you get a nice clean skin. Otherwise it's very hard to do with your hands. Gonna wait it out a bit curly. Take rings, this is a product of Flamy. It's a fluid. Massage this into the hairs. And it just smells creamy. Yeah. Brush this product through the hairs with again Olivier Garden. And then I'm going to blow dry this with a medium brush, about an inch to 2.5. Start on the short side. And play with the effects, so one part to the front, one part to the back, so get a lot of flavor into the hair. ga blow dry. Combinatie maken. Making a combination of a fiber paste of Lanza and a Goldwell crystal turn. I don't like the fibers that much, but they give certainly to curly hair a wonderful effect, and it can bring out the roughness of the lovely hair she has, because otherwise she looks like Granny, and I don't like her as a Granny. But I really like to show you how much beautiful curly hair she has. Also I can take some of the dark colors into the copper tones on top. Give it a wonderful swing to the neckline. See the highlighting of the coppers also in the hairs. And Lanza has also a beautiful spray for curly hair. It comes in the American beer bottle. I'm always shaking it before I use it. It smells really like honey. But it's a real nice product for curly hair. And the don't is stiff, so it's also flexible. Now this is the new hairstyle, new color of Floor. I thank you for being my model. Thank you for watching, of course. Try to subscribe if you like it, and I will certainly do my best to keep you happy. She will turn around to show you the end effect. Bye bye. Dankjewel.
Dank jij.
Wants to have a new color. She wants to stay a bit in the length, but more air into her hair. And she wants, yeah, of course, a strong side. Wil je een rondje draaien?
Ja.
She turns around to show you her current hairstyle. And you can find her on YouTube many videos, from ultra short to everything. Stunning red. Thank you.